Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel and to this week's video. So today we are not in our home, as you can see here. I am actually standing in front of the New Zealand Parliament. I actually work close by to the Parliament, and unlike many countries, you can actually walk through on the Parliament grounds. So I was just kind of like walking through and heading to our destination, which is the FIFA World Cup. And on this particular night, which was a Tuesday night, New Zealand was playing against the Philippines, and so it was quite exciting. We decided to go as a family, and I had come to work today, so I just kind of like stayed back, and my husband brought the kids in after school. So I was just walking through Parliament to head to our destination, which is the stadium not too far off from here. So I just thought I'll record a few shots of New Zealand Parliament so you can see what it looks like. Alright, so here we are. We are walking towards the stadium, and as you can see like truckloads of people, right? I've actually been here in the exact same location for the food show, and you would have seen me walking through this exact space, and there were not a lot of people, but as you can see here, there were tons of people. I think there were like 37,000 people plus who attended this game. And it was such an exciting vibe, obviously, because New Zealand was playing. But there's a huge Filipino community here in New Zealand, and it was just really great to see all of them show up to this game. We didn't necessarily pick sides. Obviously, we live in New Zealand. We're New Zealand citizens, so we want New Zealand to win. But we also have a lot of Filipino friends, and we wanted them to experience a win as well. So we scanned ourselves through. They did check the bags, as you saw, and then we just had to scan our tickets and get into the stadium, the arena, and they had a few food courts, and the food was just like burgers, tacos, hot dogs. They even had donuts and coffee and chips and all of that. So we did eat a little bit through the game. The game started at 5:30 p.m., which is perfect because our kids eat at 6, so they kind of ate something there at the stadium, and then they go to bed at 8, so the game was kind of like finishing around that time, which was perfect. So this is shortly after 5 p.m. and the crowd was starting to come in, and people were all arriving with their food. It was just so nice to see so many children, especially young kids there, and I think it was just the timing which really worked out for a lot of us. Even though it was a Tuesday night, it was like a school night, work week night and all of that, so it was just really nice to kind of like sit there and experience the game with a ton of people around us, not just sit at home on the couch and watch it. So if you live in New Zealand or even Australia and you can get out, make sure you head out to one of the games. Here we are with some fries. One child likes it with tomato sauce or ketchup, and the other one doesn't. So just a few minutes ago or a minute ago, you'd have seen like the teams sort of practicing, and after that they got the grounds ready, and it was almost time. And as you can see, there's a lot more crowd now in the stadium as you were getting close to 5:30 p.m. So there was a little opening ceremony where they opened up the FIFA banner that you can see right in the middle, and also brought out the flags of New Zealand and Philippines, and then the players came out onto the field. So this is how the game opened. So this was just literally seconds after Philippines had scored a goal. I watched them score the goal, but I didn't have my camera ready at that point to record it. But I think the stadium was stunned because everybody was expecting New Zealand to go for it. But here, Philippines scored the goal, and then the heat was on because the pressure was there for New Zealand to get a goal in somehow, and you'll see what happened. Definitely a lot of cheering for New Zealand to win. I mean, the whole stadium was going for it. There were so many moments where New Zealand was so close to scoring a goal and it didn't happen. And then suddenly it was halftime, so we popped out and got some more fries. I muted this part because there's a song playing in the background, but it was really cool during halftime when they had everybody pull out their phones, and turn their flashlights on and wave while they played a song. So that was really, really cool. The kids absolutely loved it. After halftime, it again was so close for New Zealand so many times, all right? So many times. Now see what happened next. It was such a great moment, and just to see the screen go with the words goal on it was just fantastic. But then guess what happened? They decided to check and see if it was actually a proper goal, and then they decided it was offside, and so it became New Zealand 0 and Philippines 1. In the end, even though New Zealand did not win, it was such a great night for us as a family to head out to watch this game. It was the first time that we headed out as a family of 4 to watch a game live, and our son, who has never been to one of these games, absolutely loved it. I'm not into sports, but I do understand soccer, so this was a whole lot of fun. And I really hope you enjoyed this really short video and of our experience going out to the FIFA World Cup. I highly recommend it if you live here in New Zealand or Australia. I'll see you all next week with a brand new video. Bye!
Oh,